How to overcome procrastination. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode. I hope you and your loved ones are splendid, healthy, strong, and happy. Have you ever suffered from procrastination? You know you should be doing something, but you avoid it and tackle it at the 11th hour. Do you find some activities so enjoyable that you can focus on them without pressure and some so dull that you find reasons to avoid them? If you answered yes, then you have experienced procrastination firsthand. I consider procrastination as a weakness. At some level, we all suffer from it. It robs us of our most precious asset, time. I have also faced similar plight and suffered the backlash of procrastination. I have learned from experience to overcome procrastination and created a model to beat this unproductive habit. In this video, I will share a 3-step formula: recognition, awareness, and impulse. The impulse steps includes the 5-minute rule, the 25-minute rule, and time blocks. Depending on the stubbornness of your procrastination habit, you can choose all or one of the 3 impulse methods. I promise you will get practical and actionable ideas without the fluff by the end of this video. Let's dive straight in. What is the root cause of procrastination? The most apparent reason for procrastination is lack of focus. Instead of doing what you're supposed to do, you work on something else or slack off. If you want to accomplish anything significant, the ability to focus quickly and profoundly is nearly essential. Most reasons for procrastination are silly, but that doesn't stop them from ruling our lives. I avoid certain activities all day long, and some tasks are so engaging that I can focus on them without any problem. So, how do I overcome this bad habit? I have a 3-step formula. Step 1: recognize when you are procrastinating. You think you are taking a much needed break. After all, life can't be all about work all the time. Procrastination happens at an unconscious level because you don't realize it. I find reasons to cover my irresponsible behaviors, but I will still fall into the trap of missing deadlines and wasting precious time by being unproductive. So, there are 2 reasons for not doing what I'm supposed to do. One reason could be that I dislike the task. Another could be that something else is more attractive. Recognizing that I am procrastinating is the first step. I have made a habit now of recognizing every time I procrastinate. I'm now conscious of the feeling of some desire not to do the task or a stronger desire to do something else. I feel deeply honored to serve you. Thank you for the gift of your time. If you care about these topics, I would appreciate your support. Please subscribe and share this video. Hit the bell icon to get notified when I publish a new video. So coming back to the formula, now step 2, raise my awareness. I ask myself which feeling is more powerful or potent at that moment: the urge to do a different activity or the wish to avoid the thing I should be doing because it is unpleasant, painful, or frustrating. Raising awareness is vital to make any progress because procrastination is a weakness. I raise my awareness before trying to fix the problem. Step 3, resist the impulse. Once I recognize when and why I procrastinate, the next step is to control my impulse. What is unpleasant in the task I'm avoiding, or what is pleasant about the alternative job, is an impulse. Any impulses usually last only a short time. I convince myself to get over the first few minutes of doing the unpleasant task without thinking about it. I start working on the unpleasant task and ignore the potential distractors. It usually takes a few minutes before I overcome this mental obstacle of starting unpleasant task. I just do it. I give myself a target of 5 minutes. endure for 5 minutes, no matter how boring, frustrating, or complex it may be. Once I start, I end up working longer than 5 minutes. So I begin with the 5-minute rule. This technique has helped me on many occasions, but sometimes I amaze myself with my stubbornness. I start taking frequent breaks with tasks that I find utterly boring, which often leads to more unproductive time. So, my problem now morphs into taking too many frequent breaks, though I begin tackling the unpleasant tasks. To overcome this hurdle, I follow the Pomodoro technique, that is, 25 minutes of focus and 5 minutes of break. It's a strict rule and I can't break it. My procrastination habit has sometimes been so stubborn that I have even broken the Pomodoro rule. So, how do I overcome when the Pomodoro doesn't work either? When planning a task where the probability of procrastination is very high, I carve out specific time blocks on my calendar in advance. There is no negotiation as I have decided in advance, so I don't act on impulse. I must follow my calendar and can't bend the rules. This approach allows me to make the best use of my limited time. You will be surprised that I have even broken the sacred rule of time blocks. But I can always recognize my inability to keep my promise. When I set up the daily schedule on my calendar and frequently ignore it, I go back to the 5-minute rule followed by Pomodoro in a cyclical order. I don't feel bad if I must go back up a stage to control my aversions or distractions, but with practice, I can break this habit and overcome my weakness of procrastinating. In summary, first recognize that you are procrastinating. Only try to fix the problem after raising your awareness of the reasons for your procrastination. Once you have realized, intellectualize whether you are avoiding because you dislike the task or the distraction is too attractive. To manage your impulse, cyclically follow the 3 techniques. Start with the unpleasant task for just 5 minutes. Chances are you will end up doing it longer. If this method fails, try the Pomodoro technique, and if the Pomodoro technique also doesn't work, block time in your calendar. If that also fails, repeat the cycle until you can bust the grip of procrastination. I understand that human nature is complex and we all operate differently. Productivity and procrastination are relative, but give this method an honest attempt. I'm confident you will be able to overcome procrastination. I hope you got something great out of this video. What was your favorite big idea? What landed well? And what do you want to apply in your life? If you found value in this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, hit the like button and the bell icon. Bye for now. Have a fantastic day.